greetings to you all. I believe that you are doing fine. Yes, I'm also doing well. My name is Joel, and let me tell you that it is a great privilege for me to stand in front of you today to share this small message. Last week, we have released a video. I hope and I believe that you have watched that video, where Mr. Joseph was saying that you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you are the greatest. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what people see in you. But you yourself need to see that you are the greatest. And while listening to that motivational speech, it has brought me to this conclusion, and I thought it would be wise for me to bring these additional details for you. Because let me tell you that it's not only enough for you to say that you are the greatest. Let me tell you that it's good to believe that you are the greatest, but that's not enough. You need to work on yourself, because there is a whole process for you to become. And there is a price. There is a price to pay to become the greatest. So, no more than last week, I was talking with a friend of mine, and he was trying to remind me the thing that I used to do like 4 or 5 years back. And he even said something very funny. He said, when I heard that you are now the head director of the ATC, I myself, I was really surprised and amazed, because I was like, no, if it was back in 2017 and somebody told me that, see, in 2020, Joel is going to become the head director of the ATC, I would never believe that. I said, yeah man, you are true. Even myself, I couldn't believe that, but I paid the price for it. I paid the price to reach the level where I am today, because there's always a price to pay for you to become great. Let me just give you a small story of mine. You know, when I reached India in 2015, I had so many dreams, I had so many ambitions. I wanted to become, like for me, I saw myself like by the time I leave India, I'll become great, so great. But I found myself in a kind of atmosphere that was not really helping me to become the person that I wanted. And to be honest with you, I've compromised myself so much. I reached to a point where I was saying to myself that, well, I didn't ask for this, I didn't sign up for this, so there's nothing else to do. The universe decided for me to be here, so let me just be here. And I began to do things that was going against what I had in mind while coming to India. Until one day, I was just thinking, and I asked myself this question: Joel, when you were coming to India, you said to yourself that you were going to become great. You had so many dreams, you had so many ambitions. Where are you now with those ambitions? How far are you? Are you working on that? Then I said, oh my God, I've reached so far, so I need to go back. I need to go back and start working on myself. And the first thing I did was to find the problem. The problem was the environment, as I said. And I decided that no, I need to leave this environment. How come? I came to India to study, but because I was in an environment with people who were not writing their exams, people who were not serious, they were taking alcohol and all, I also decided that I was not going to write my exam. And I was in the 4th sem with having something like 20 bad papers. Can you imagine that? And as I knew it was the right thing for me to do, to leave this kind of atmosphere, let me tell you that that was not an easy decision to take. Why? Because I was also worried about the reaction of others. You know what happens usually when you are supposed to leave a place to go outside? You know, people always react. And I was more focused on the reaction, especially of my parents. How are my parents going to see this? They will ask me what happened. But finally, when we reached 2017, at the end, I said, no matter what, I decided that as I was going to come to India, this is the life that I wanted to have. And I need to have that kind of life. And if I need to find myself alone, working on those dreams, working on those ambitions to become great, I have to do it. Finally, by 2017, I have decided to leave the atmosphere where I was living in. And let me tell you that that was not really easy at all. It was not easy. Let me ask you this question. When you look at yourself in 2017 and in 2020, how are you different from the person that you used to be in 2017? When you look at yourself, I want you to think right now. When you see your life, either academically, either emotionally, either psychologically, on all the area of your life, when you think about yourself in 2018, 2019, how are you different from that person? No more than even last year, 2019, how are you different from the person that you used to be in 2019 and 2020? All of us, we have dreams. All of us, we want to become great. All of us want to make an impact in this world. Let me ask you this question: how far are you working on this dream? See, there's a whole process for you to become great. It's not only you wake up and greatness is not a piece of cake. It's something that you need to work on it. I paid the price. I have spent sleepless nights for me to reach this level. Let me tell you that. I told you in 2017 I was in my 4th sem and I had something like 20 or 22 bad papers. In 1 year, I was able to clear all those papers because I paid the price. Not only I was able to leave that environment, but imagine you're finding yourself with so many exams. And there's no way that I was going to leave this country without my bachelor. And I had to do it. There are a lot of things that I used to do before that I decided I need to stop for me to reach the level that I am today. Man, believing that you are great, yeah, that's good, but it's not enough. You gotta work on yourself. You gotta decide that, see, for you to get a certain result, there are things that you must stop doing and there are things that you must now do. For you to become the great, for you to have the kind of life that you have. Today, all of us want to be financially free. Man, money is not falling from the sky. You gotta work for it, man. You want to become a programmer, you gotta work for it. There's a price that you need to pay. It is a whole process. So today, I want you to also remember my story. There are a lot of things. The way that I was before and the way that I am today. This is a new person, I'm telling you. Why? Because I decided to pay the price. You want to be great. You want to be a great husband. You want to be a great wife. You want to be an entrepreneur to start a business. Whatever you want to do, if you see yourself becoming great, you have to pay the price. You have to pay the price. And let me tell you that while you are reaching that level of becoming great, you are going to experience rejection from people. I've experienced that. You are going to experience people who are going to give first testimony about you. I have experienced that. You are going to have people who are not going to believe in yourself. I have experienced that. Today when I look at myself, when people around me look at me, yes, they know that no, this is not the Joel that we knew in 2019. This is not the Joel that we knew in 2018. Because I decided to pay that price. You got to pay that price. So today, as you are listening to me right now, I want you to think about any dream that you have. I want you to think about any kind of person that you want to be. And start today to work on it. Tell to yourself that there is a price for it. If I must not sleep at night for me to get outstanding, I will do it. If I need to read books for me to learn how to be a great husband, a great wife, I must do it. Those are the kind of statements that you need to proclaim about yourself. You believe that you are great, yes, but there is a whole process, and decide that you are going to pay the price. I hope by the end of this message, you are going to take some moment to sit quietly and think about yourself. Think about the kind of life that you want to have, and decided to do something practical about it. Today, I can say, and people around me can testify that I've reached a certain level of greatness because I decided to pay the price for it. So I'm challenging you also today to pay the price for it. Thank you so much. That was my time.
Hello guys, I hope you have been motivated, and if you want more, please subscribe.